Now let's take the next example on concurrency of 3 lines. It is said that if A, B, C are in AP, these 3 numbers A, B, C are in AP, we have to prove that the straight lines given by these 3 equations are concurrent. Now, there are 2 methods. Either we use determinant method or we use our traditional method. In traditional method, we will take 2 equations, solve them and put the point of intersection found in those in the third equation. Because since the lines are concurrent, they will pass through the same point. If we use determinant, what we will do? A1, B1, C1. What is A1, B1, C1? A, 2, 1. B, 3, 1. And C, 4, 1. Now, if this determinant comes out to be 0, then the lines are concurrent. And it is given that A, B, C are in AP. If A, B, C are in AP, then B minus A should be equal to C minus B. Common difference should be same, or 2B should be equal to A plus C. Okay. So what we do is, if we apply R1 minus 2R2 minus or plus R3, what do we get? A minus 2B plus C, 2 plus 4 minus 6, then we have 1 plus, or rather 1 minus 2 plus 1, B, C, 3, 4, 1, 1. What do we get? Now, A plus C minus 2B will be 0 if we take B to the right side. Therefore, this part becomes 0. 4 plus 2, 6 minus 6, this also becomes 0. 1 plus 2 minus 2, this also becomes 0. Therefore, the value of determinant is 0. Therefore, this is method 1. The lines are concurrent straight away. This is quite easy. Otherwise, you will have to solve 2 equations and put the value in the third and show that it is satisfying. That will be a little lengthy process, but let's try. Ax plus 2y plus 1 is 0, and let's say we solve bx plus 3y plus 1 is 0. Now we multiply this by 3 and this by 2. Therefore we get 3ax plus 6y plus 3 is 0, and 2bx plus 6y plus 2 is equal to 0. And subtract these. This goes, we have 3a minus 2b times x, and this would be plus 1, which goes on the right side and becomes minus 1. Therefore it is minus 1 upon 3a minus 2b, which can be written as 1 upon 2b minus 3a. Now if we have got x, now we can put this value in any of the equations. This is a into 1 upon 2b minus 3a plus 2y plus 1 is 0. Therefore what is y? Minus 1 minus a upon 2b minus 3a is 2y. So this is minus 2b plus 3a minus a upon 2b minus 3a. What do we get? 3a minus a is 2a minus 2b upon 2b minus 3a is 2y. Therefore y is 2 common a minus b upon 2b minus 3a. 2 and 2 gets cancelled. Therefore your point of intersection becomes 1 upon 2b minus 3a, this is x, and y is a minus b upon 2b minus 3a. Now we have to prove that the lines are concurrent. Therefore this coordinate should satisfy the third equation, and third equation is cx plus 4y plus 1 equals to 0. Now this coordinate should satisfy this. That is, if we put these values in x and y, it should give us 0 on the right hand side. Therefore cx is what? 2b minus 3a. 4 into y is a minus b upon 2b minus 3a plus 1. Now this value should give us 0. So what is LCM? 2b minus 3a, c plus 4a minus 4b plus 2b minus 3a. So what do we get? 4a minus 3a is a, minus 2b plus, or rather minus 4b plus 2b is minus 2b plus c upon 2b minus 3a. But as we have discussed earlier, a plus c minus 2b is what? A, B, C were in AP, therefore a plus c minus 2b is what? 0. What are we getting here? A plus C minus 2B. Therefore, this value is what? 0. Therefore, what are we getting? 0. It means that this point has satisfied this equation. Therefore, we have proved that the lines are concurrent. This method is slightly lengthy. The method through congruency is slightly shorter.